Like that, that's it, perfect. Look a bit surly, and every time he goes there, it's out of order.
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the most infamous career blunders made on a panel show. For our criteria, we're including careers that were only temporarily set back.
I regard the BBC as auntie. I regard the BBC as part of overall a thoroughly unpleasant, ultra-leftist establishment.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Number 10. Frankie Boyle.
Frankie's up.
The government's new education policy apparently is to make children stay at school till they're 18. It's just not living in the modern world, is it? 17-year-olds having to go to school. Who's going to pick their kids up from primary?
In the 2020s, Frankie Boyle's career is flourishing, with him regularly working on projects and still being admired by many. Towards the end of the 2000s, his career was in a far worse position. This was largely due to a handful of controversies, with his most famous one relating to a comment about the Queen made on Mock the Week.
Frankie.
Now, I never travel by Virgin trains on the principle that it's not a great recommendation if the guy who owns the train network chooses to travel by hot air balloon.
This motivated him to leave the series as a regular panellist, as he thought they were restricting his humour. Many believed this would be the end for Boyle, who began pursuing other projects. This turned out not to be the case, but for a few years, he was a much rarer sight on our TVs.
Topic is Scotland.
I have this covered. Is that your image of Scotland? You know that's three English blokes at a wedding?
Number 9. Huey Morgan.
You alright with that?
Yeah, I'm totally
You
alright
look
with
so
that.
upset
You
about
look a
it.
bit- No, I'm not. I just thought you guys
casual.
would actually do something different for a change.
Numerous musicians were invited to appear on this classic music comedy show. One of the most memorable was Huey Morgan. He's the primary guitarist and vocalist of the group Fun Loving Criminals, who used to be way bigger than they are today.
Jeremy Kyle got the nation laughing.
Oh, this is your song?
Yes.
This is the new...
No, maybe.
This
Well,
is your
yeah,
song?
it is, so let's give us the point.
In total, he made 3 appearances on the series, his final happening in 2013 when he famously smashed a mug. The singer was outraged at the lyric guessing game, so he destroyed his mug and walked off early. Later, he claimed it was because he was at a personal low point during his appearance. Now, we rarely see him appear on panel shows, likely because of this incident.
Okay, it's Let Me Know This Good of Love on You by I Can Make You Feel Good by Kavanagh.
Number 8. Finn Taylor.
I tell you who's done a lot to reduce their carbon footprint. Prince Andrew.
Yes.
He's not left his house for months. Good on him.
One joke made by Taylor on this current affairs series was so risque that Hislop instantly told him, "That's the end of your career." Back in 2020, when Corbyn was a lot more relevant, Taylor started joking around, comparing Corbyn to Bob Dylan.
It's more the dates and the shifting around of events and the suggestion that Mrs Thatcher and the Queen wept together over the danger of their boys when these events were hugely separated in time and extremely unlikely.
Spoiler alert, I've only just started season 4.
This culminated in him making a joke about bombing the Glastonbury Festival to get rid of Corbyn's supporters. This joke shocked many, not necessarily because of the politics, but more because of the darkness of his solution. The BBC responded by defending the comment on account of its absurdity. They also haven't invited Taylor back to the show since 2021, so they don't fully have his back.
Yeah, I was born in 1990. Next thing you're going to tell me that Charles Downer didn't even work out.
Number 7. Coleen Nolan.
This is my point, and at the end of the day, if you went in somewhere and then 2 days later they said, we don't want to make your cake because of our beliefs and all that, you'd just never go back to that shop. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? And you'd probably say to all your gay friends, don't go there. They're anti-gay and all that. Boycott it.
This talk show has existed since the late 90s, and for most of that time, Nolan has been a regular. Since joining, she's gotten herself into a handful of controversies. Some of her most harmful came in 2015, when she compared gay rights to being an ISIS supporter.
Having said that, what about if somebody walked in, like Jamelia said, what if somebody walked in and said, right, I want a cake and I want the whole Islamic State on it.
Additionally, she said that bakery owners should discriminate against same-sex couples buying wedding cakes if they like. Many viewers were outraged, so they called for Nolan to be kicked off the series. This didn't happen, but in 2018, she got in trouble again after making Kim Woodburn cry. Nolan was forced to take a break and apologized for the incident. Despite this, people still call for her to be be sacked.
Bakery's manager Daniel MacArthur said they are extremely disappointed by the ruling and they are considering an appeal, so it might not be the last we hear about this one. So.
Number 6, Sharon Osbourne.
Yes, I did a show in England before Christmas, and it is a comedy show, but it's also a quiz game, but it's all famous comics on it, except for me.
For over 4 decades, Sharon was married to metal legend Ozzy Osbourne, which propelled her into stardom. In 2019, she appeared on this panel series, where she told an outrageous story. It was about her forcing an assistant to save pieces of art from a house fire.
So I told a true story about a fire I had in my house, and I woke up my husband's assistant and told him to go in and get the paintings out of the room because Ozzy couldn't go in because of the smoke affecting his voice.
She went even further, stealing his oxygen mask, then giving it to her dog. When he understandably didn't find it funny, she fired him. The story was so shocking that many believed it couldn't be true, but it was. She later clarified that some elements were exaggerated for comedic effect, but still, it presents her in a very unflattering light. She's not been back on a panel show since, and it's clear why.
Oh, and then I fired him. It was a joke, because I was on a comedy show.
Right. Yeah.
And then it comes out in the papers, this man saved our paintings, then I fired him. Get off my back!
Number 5, Donny Tourette.
Punks love points.
Yeah, smash the system, but can he have another point?
The punk band Towers of London formed in 2004, but their style comes straight from the late 70s. Their frontman is Donny Tourette, who is also remembered for his meltdown on Nevermind the Buzzcocks.
Oh, it's because I'm not wearing a Mohican that you might not understand.
Right, it's more inside, it's a philosophy.
It's like a spike inside your gut.
Yeah, it's like a Mohican on your pancreas, man.
The others on the show kept making fun of him, but it took a while for Tourette to realise. When he did, he started making obscene gestures towards the host, Amstel. Additionally, he lit up a cigarette, thinking it would cause a scene.
Oh, Donny's put sunglasses on. That'll tell Thatcher.
In the end, his team lost, and they concluded he was as punk as Enya. Since then, he's appeared in almost no panel shows or reality series worth mentioning.
Donny is unhappy.
Number 4, David Walliams. The peak of Walliams' comedy career is likely behind him, since he's pivoted to focusing on children's novels. Additionally, while filming the 2025 Christmas special of Would I Lie to You, he did something exceedingly offensive.
It comes after the comedian and children's author was dropped by his publisher HarperCollins yesterday over alleged inappropriate behaviour.
They were making jokes about a panellist injuring their wrist. Walliams took it a step too far and ended up doing a fascist salute. It was just a joke, but one rooted in major tragedy. As such, the BBC decided it would never be aired, alongside stating such behaviour is completely unacceptable.
During the recording of that programme was that he made 2 Nazi salutes during the filming. Now, at the time, the BBC said that is offensive, completely unacceptable, and will never feature in the final programme as it's aired.
This is another setback for Walliams' career, which took a major hit in 2022 after he made upsetting comments about Britain's Got Talent contestants.
Interestingly, though, they've added that they have no future projects coming up where David Walliams will be directly working with them.
Number 3, Nick Griffin.
Denying the Holocaust, Francis. Did you deny the Holocaust?
I
Yes,
do not
you
have
did.
a conviction for Holocaust denial.
But you did deny it. Why are you smiling? It's not a particularly amusing issue.
Our next panel show is more about debating current affairs than making jokes. They've had a few controversies in their decades on the air, but the most famous is debatably Nick Griffin's appearance. For those unaware, he used to be the leader of the British National Party, a far-right political party. In 2009, he was invited onto the show, which turned into a major scandal.
The leader of the British National Party, Nick Griffin.
Many were outraged that they put Griffin on such a prolific series. Protests erupted, and there were tons of complaints. It didn't instantly kill his momentum, but it made many believe he was a bit of a buffoon. A year later, he nearly lost the party leadership, but stepped down as leader in 2014 regardless.
So Winston Churchill put everything on the line so that my ancestors wouldn't get, slaughtered in the concentration camps. But here sits a man who says that that's a myth, just like a flat world was a myth. How could you say that? How could you?
Number 2, Judy Finnegan.
Very special round of applause from our audience here, and it is a big welcome to our brand new panellist. She needs no introduction, really. It's Judy Finnegan.
Another scandalous presenter of this talk show is Judy Finnegan, who joined in 2014. On her first day, she made a catastrophically poor comment. This was when the topic of Ched Evans came up. In 2011, he was convicted of sexually assaulting a young woman.
Well, I was very kind of euphoric in the summer because I'd almost finished my second book, and you know it's horrible finishing a book. It takes absolutely ages. I couldn't think about anything
writing,
else.
not reading.
Finnegan decided to defend him by saying he's served 2 years, plus that the incident wasn't violent. Many believed this comment was downplaying the victim's suffering. She apologised for the incident the same day, but it didn't save her career. She appeared sporadically until leaving in 2015, but was ultimately cleared of wrongdoing in 2016.
And when Loose Women asked me to come on, I kind of thought, I was a bit sort of, oh yes, you know, let's have a bit of fun and let's kind of come and talk. And I like all you lot, and it just seemed like a nice idea. Nice
Well, we'd love to have you back. Isn't it great to see Judy Finnegan?
Number 1, Preston.
What? It's so good. Haven't you read it? I don't want to spoil the ending for you.
The Ordinary Boys are another band that were far bigger during the 2000s. They were so popular that their lead singer, Preston, became a reality TV star. His momentum took a major hit after he made a scene on Nevermind the Buzzcocks in 2007.
The Paris Hilton work was a low point for me. It wasn't what I wanted to be doing. And on top of that, it caused me some real problems with my hair.
Simon Amstel has a recurring joke where he reads out panelists' autobiographies. This time, he decided to read Preston's wife's, which deeply offended him. It didn't take long for him to get so mad that he walked off. Later, Preston said he regretted the incident, but that he didn't really understand why he acted in such a way.
The photo shoot was for the Daily Mail, which made me feel really posh and upmarket.
Oh, you bought me. I'll see you later. I can't
What?
Sorry.
Oh no, Preston,
no,
come
no,
on.
I'm seriously going home.
Preston, we're having fun. Come on, Preston. Oh no, we can't lose Preston.
Do you think these controversies were all justified? Let us know in the comments below.